when the dark clouds rain with pain, but yet and still, I'm still, I'm still holding on. Yeah, Lord. Listen, sometimes the road gets rough. That's when heaven says you can't give up. I'm still, oh Lord, I'm still holding on. Ooh, yeah. I felt heartache and pain, but my God came through. Over and over again, I remember the time the Lord came through and gave me peace of mind. Yes, He did. I decided along the
Good morning, Miss Abel Williams. Good morning.
that if Jesus goes with me, there's no place I won't go. I'm still
Good morning, Annie Stubbs. Good morning. Oh, yes, I'm still holding on. Dr. Mason Cummins.
I heard you
Good morning, Chad Gilchrist. Good morning.
a father to the fatherless. I heard you could be a mother
Miss Sylvia
to
Hamilton. Good morning. Good morning.
the motherless. I heard you could be a healer to the sick in body. I heard you could be the answer to all my prayers. I found out.
Good morning, Miss Venice Chin. Good morning.
I found out for myself that it was true. Oh, it was true. Oh, my. It was true.
Miss Darlene Smalls. Good morning. Miss Sylvia said she's right on time.
I found out. Y'all listen real good. I heard you could be a friend to anyone that's broken hearted. I heard you could be a well of water runs dry. I heard, oh Lord, you could fix anyone in
Miss Gloria Tanks, good morning.
broken marriage. I heard, oh Lord, you could be the answer to all my prayers. I found out for myself that it was true. Oh my, it was true. Oh Lord, it was true, Lord. Oh, I found out. Y'all play a little while. I found out. Oh, I found out. Oh, I was down on my knees. Oh Lord, found out. Listen now. I found out. Oh, I found out. Yes, I did. You see, I had to go.
Good morning, Miss Wickfall. Good morning.
I had to find for myself. Lord, you brought me. I had to find for myself. I found out. Oh, for myself. A few years ago, I had to learn. I had some problems in my life. I had to turn to Jesus. I had to find out. Oh, Lord, I heard from a little bitty boy. Oh, I heard Mama taught me you gotta live for yourself. You gotta learn for yourself.
That's Dr. Mason Cummins out of Rich Springs, South Carolina. This is Mr. Seth, Tim
We're
Rogers,
living in a world
Evan
now where
Williams, Doug
so many
Williams,
people are confused.
Paul Porter. It's gonna be all
So
right.
many people are hurting. But I got some of my friends here with me, and we just want to tell you that
It's gonna be alright.
you need to know it. Melvin, Doug, Dre, Paul, and T. Come on and help me tell the world it's gonna be alright.
It will.
Be alright.
Hold on, my brother. Be encouraged, my sister.
Be alright.
Come what will, come what may. But you gotta know it will. Whatever it is. Oh, it will be alright. Oh, it's gonna be
Alright. Everybody hear me say it. It's gonna be. Go ahead and take your
Pastor Wendy Burden, good morning.
It's gonna be alright. It is gonna be
Billy and Joseph Campbell, good morning. Mama Georgia, good morning.
Don't you worry about a thing, you will.
Miss Catherine Jones, good morning.
Hold your head up to the sky. Alright. I know it's gonna be. Whatever it is, it's gonna be alright. It will be. I can see the breaking of day. Sun's gonna shine, it's on the way. Oh my. It's gonna be alright. Oh my. I promise. Yes, it
Miss Gloria Jackson, good morning.
It's gonna be alright. Oh man. Don't you give up. Don't give in. Alright. When the
Miss Sandra Sutton, good morning.
sun goes shine, y'all. Be alright. Keep on pressing on. Don't you dare give up. No. Be alright. Hang on in there. It will. You're gonna make it. Ooh, you're gonna make it. Yes. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Yes, it is. Whoa. Gonna be alright. Be alright. Ooh, wee. Whatever you're going through. Be alright. Yes, sir. It's gonna be alright.
Yes, sir. Whatever it is you're going through, it's going to be all right. And the reason is because Jesus is the man.
Nod your head.
This is the Gospel Legends.
Come on. You know, when you go through, it's good to know you can talk to somebody that won't judge you but point you in the right direction. I talked to Mama about some stuff I was going through. And Mama said, have you prayed? I said, yeah. Mama told me I just said, she said, shh. If you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Woo! Mama say, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Listen, I was going through some stuff
Good morning, Lynn Freeman. Good morning.
in my life, and I tried to fix it. It just didn't go right. But let me tell you something. Mama told me, tell him all your problems and leave it there. He'll answer. He'll sure enough answer prayer. But Mama told me, boy, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Mama said, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Well, one day I
Okay,
got
Miss
real
Annie.
sick,
Miss Pamela
and I
Henry,
didn't
good
know
morning.
What to do?
From the Henry sisters.
Mama
Hey, tell
said,
them, Miss Pamela, tell them I'm still waiting on that music.
he can fix that too. I said, Mama, I've been taking medicine, and it seemed like it won't help. Mama said, have you prayed and asked God for your healing? I said, yeah, but I still need a little help. Mama said, boy, if you're gonna let him have it, you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Mama told me, you're gonna let him have it. Oh, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man. And what I want y'all to know is him. God is. Jesus is the man. God is. What? Jesus is the man. Anybody here know? Jesus is the man. That God is. Jesus is the man. He walked out on water. Jesus is the man. Calm the raging sea. Jesus is the man. Look what he done for me. Jesus is the man. Look at somebody and tell them, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. If you're gonna let him have it, oh, don't you go back and grab it. Anybody know that he don't need your help? Tell him. Woo! Jesus is the man. God is. Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man. Surely. Jesus is the man. Did he work it out for you?
Good morning, Miss Linda Butler.
Do you know he's the man?
I pray that you're feeling better and that your husband is feeling
Wave your
better.
hand. Shout out,
We'll
I said,
continually praying for you.
yeah. Okay. God is. Lift your hand, everybody say, yeah. Jesus is. Yeah. Trust the man. Find somebody else and look at him and say, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. Jesus is the man all by himself. Tell him if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. He don't need your help. What? Jesus is the man.
Good morning, Doc Bird. Good morning.
Lord, Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man. I feel good. God is. Jesus is the man. 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 Right. Jesus is the man. Shout yeah. I know. Say it.
Good morning, Miss Inez Future. Good morning.
Whatever your problem is, whatever you're going through. Jesus is the man. 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 Listen, if you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it.
Good morning, Isaac Middleton. Miss Catherine down at the lemonade stand. Good morning.
If you're gonna let him have it, don't you go back and grab it. I'm done. He don't need your help. Yeah. Yeah. God is the man. God is. Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man. Let go. Jesus is the man.
Yes, he is. He is the man. He is an awesome God.
You know what, Bob?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what God is to you.
He's everything to me.
You know what? When my mind goes back to the things that God done for me,
Tell it, preacher, tell it.
how he healed my body
Yes, he did.
over and over again.
Over and over again.
You know what I say? God is an awesome God. An awesome God. God is an awesome God. Let me tell you what he did. He turned
Tell it.
He gave sight to the blind. God is an awesome God. I got to say it again.
Say it.
God is
It ain't no hurry, preacher.
an awesome God. An awesome God. I don't know what he is to you, but God
He's my everything.
is an awesome God. He turned water to wine. He gave sight to the blind. God is an awesome God. Y'all wait 1 minute here. Come on, clap your hands. God is
Let him use you, preacher.
an awesome God. Sounds pretty good to me.
I know it is. He'll do it for you.
Anybody know he will?
Brought me out of darkness.
You know what? He gave sight to the blind. Yes, he did. Yes, sight to the blind. God is an awesome God. Y'all wait a minute one more time. Stay right there. Good God Almighty.
Testify, preacher.
I don't know about y'all today, but when my mind go back
Let him use you.
to the things that God done for me, I can't help but give him praise,
Praise him.
cause he done something for me that man couldn't do.
Yes, sir.
Can I get a witness here?
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Yes, sir.
fellas, if y'all don't mind, I tell you that sounds good to me, but if y'all don't mind, let me say this right here. God is an awesome God. An awesome God. God is an awesome God. An awesome God. He turned water to wine.
Happy birthday to your granddaughter.
Water to wine. I said he turned to wine.
Kiana, happy birthday.
Water to wine. And I want y'all to know today, water to wine. He's the same yesterday,
Tell it.
today and forevermore. Water to wine. No matter what your problem may be,
Feels good right now.
I know God will work it out for you. Water to wine.
Evangelist Connie Labbit, good morning.
Water to wine. You may be going through a situation in your life, but keep on praying.
Keep on praying.
Keep on believing because God gonna work it out for you.
He'll work it out.
I heard David say that weeping may endure for a night, but if you hold on, joy come in the morning. Yeah, that ain't all he did, but listen, he gave sight to the blind. God is
Yes, he is. He's an awesome God. Jesus is the man, and because of that, listen, I know does not matter what you're going through, what you're dealing with, or what's going on in your life. He specializes in things that seem impossible. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Morning Worship and Word. As we always say, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and we're going to be glad in it. We're excited to have you, and you to be a part of this service. Listen, I want to remind you going on in the Wagner area that is taking place this week. As soon as I get it here, there it is. It is a fall tent revival, Kingdom Harvest, taking place on October the 7th through the 10th at 7 p.m. nightly. And it is going to be on Highway 39 across from the Piggly Wiggly. Boy, I tell you, well, that bring back memories. But listen, the host is none other than Apostle Avon Deal, along with Prophetess Georgia Deal. And this is the Faith Christian Center Church of Greenwood, South Carolina. And they are having a fall tent revival, October the 7th through the 10th at 7 p.m. nightly. Anointed preaching, word with power. So go over in the Wagner area and listen to our good friend Apostle Avon Deal along with Prophetess Georgia Deal. Again, that's going to be October the 7th through the 10th, and it's going to be downtown Wagner, South Carolina, Highway 39 across from the Piggly Wiggly. All right, moving right along, we're going to take a break, and then we're coming back with more here on Morning Worship and Word. I want to say happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating birthdays. Happy anniversary to all of you that are celebrating anniversaries. I want to say happy anniversary to you. I also want to pray for those who are going through bereavement. We are certainly praying for you and your family. Good morning, Pastor Mary Bean, Letitia Marshall Basket. Good morning, Cousin Carla. Good morning. All right. Good morning to all of y'all that are coming in on this morning. All right. We're going to take a break. I'll be right back.
Join us for a wonderful afternoon of food, fellowship, and purpose at the Grace Project's Pre-Veterans Day Buffet Bash. Sunday, November 9th, 2025 at Old McDonald's Fish Camp, 355, Currytown Road in North Augusta, South Carolina. The fun starts at 3 p.m. Enjoy an all-you-can-eat feast for just $30 in advance or $35 at the door. Every dollar goes toward building and renovating homes for homeless veterans and families in need of shelter. Each veteran receives a free gift, plus you will have a chance to win door prizes and a $50 drawing. There will be music, a special guest speaker, and a spirit of gratitude you won't want to miss. If you cannot join us, would you donate a ticket for a homeless veteran? Again, that is Sunday, November 9th, 2025 at Old McDonald's Fish Camp, 355, Currytown Road in North Augusta, South Carolina. You can purchase your ticket with any board member or at www.graceproject.info. Let's honor those who serve by serving those still in need. Reserve your seat today and be part of this wonderful event.
All right, we're moving right along. All right, I hope y'all ain't got no coffee, or I hope you don't have any breakfast in front of you, or you're not really eating, because guess what? We're getting ready to give God some praise. Good morning, Miss Emma Locke. Good morning.
I just want to be ready.
Carol Phillips, good morning.
I want to be ready.
Miss Phoebe, good morning.
Cause I'm gonna walk in Jerusalem just like John. Walk in Jerusalem just like John. Walk in Jerusalem just like John. Walk in Jerusalem. Wait 1 minute. I just wanna be ready. Oh Lord. I wanna be ready. Yeah Lord. Cause I'm
Yes, sir.
Wait 1 minute. Look at here. My mother, she got ready. Oh, Lord. My mama got ready. And my daddy too. Because she gonna walk in Jerusalem just like she wanna walk in Jerusalem just like she wanna walk in Jerusalem just like she wanna walk in Jerusalem. When they said and done 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 in Jerusalem. Oh, she wanna walk in Jerusalem. Oh, she wanna walk in Jerusalem. Oh, she wanna walk in Jerusalem just like God. Hey, look at her. I'm determined. I'm determined to make it in. Determined. I'm determined to make it in. One of these days. I'm determined to make it in. I'm determined.
Willie and Diane Frazier, good morning.
I'm gonna make it. Make it in.
Miss Doris Blacks, good morning.
Make it. Make it in. Make it. Make it in. One of these days.
Richard Jones, good morning.
Make it. Make it in. Make it. Make it in. And when I get there, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk in Jerusalem. Then I'm gonna talk in Jerusalem. Then I'm gonna sing in Jerusalem. Then I'm gonna shout in Jerusalem. Shout in Jerusalem. Shout in Jerusalem.
Coach Edwards, good morning.
Shout, 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 shout. When I get over yonder, shout, 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 shout. Look at here. When we get over yonder, when we get over there, when I see my Jesus, when I see my Jesus, when we get over yonder, my soul gonna shout. When we see Jesus, my soul gonna shout. Oh, shout, 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 shout.
Yes, we gonna shout.
Come on, get my choir in. Come on. Come on, you can do better than that.
Miss Jacqueline Cummings, good morning. Tracy Daniels, good morning.
Look at here, down through this year, the Lord, He made a way for me.
Same cheers.
The Lord made a way for me. Down through the year, the Lord, He made for me. Better. Oh, Lord, let me say it again. Down through this year, the Lord, He made a way for me. Oh, down. Oh, He made for me. Down. Ah, the Lord, He made a way.
I'm getting ready to inbox my email to you.
I've been behind. Oh, Lord, look at here. He's been good. Been good. Been good. Been good. Been good. Been good. Anybody know He been good? Anybody out there know that the Lord been good to you?
There she is. Good morning, Miss Ellen Keto Lott.
Before I go, I want you to know. Before I go, I want you to know. Without a doubt, it was Jesus that brought me out. He's been good, ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Somebody laid down last night, couldn't get up this morning, but right in this morning, stopped by my bed, shook my body. I came over, saw a brand new day. Ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Somebody know he's been good. Somebody know.
You're welcome.
Somebody out there, I know he's been good. Somebody out there, I know he's been good. Ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Ain't he been good? Already been good. He's been better. Oh Lord, better. I've been, oh Lord.
Mama Georgia, say repeat.
He's been good.
Yes, he has.
Come on, get my choir hand. Come on. Come on, you can do better than that. Down through the years, the Lord has been good to me. Oh, down. Oh, the Lord is the Lord, He made a way for me. Oh, the Lord made a way for me. The Lord, He made better.
Pizza, top notch. Good morning.
Lord, let me say it again. Down through this year, the Lord, He made a way for me. Oh, down. Oh, Lord, He made for me. Down. Oh, the Lord, He made a way for me. Better. I've been denied. Oh, Lord, look at here. He's been good. Been good.
I got it. I got it, Miss Pamela. That is Dr. Andrew Cheers and the Songbirds. He's been better to me than I've been to myself. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I believe that's Brother Douglas Moore that's here. All right, all right, all right. Good morning on this thankful Thursday. Thursday already. Yep. God is good, and He is indeed. I got it, Miss Pamela. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, don't forget about the 155th church anniversary of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church. That's going to take place on this Sunday at 1 p.m. Right here in Johnston, South Carolina. The guest speaker will be none other than Pastor Lorenzo Williams of the Science Hill Missionary Baptist Church, and Reverend Louis Bird is the pastor of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church. So go out and celebrate with Mount Calvary, 155 years. That's awesome. And nobody but God could do that. That church has a lot of history for me because that's my father's church. And so we are celebrating Mount Calvary Baptist Church. Good morning, Pete Jones. Good morning, Miss Geneva Young. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see here. Who's in here? Oh, I got to talk about Miss Ellen Keita a lot, and I'll do that after a while. But as I predicted yesterday morning of what was going to take place, I want you to know that I have multiple reports that it did take place. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it in just a little bit. I predicted that it would happen, and it did happen. And I have multiple reports that it did take place. But before I do that, let me do this right here.
Over 600,000 Americans live under the banner of being unsheltered. Statistics show that 60% of unhoused families are underemployed. While we live in the richest nation in the world, our poor have been overlooked. Our nation's unsheltered veterans and unhoused families need God's grace and love to manifest in this season. The Grace Project is an answer to families attempting to transition from homelessness to home ownership. The Grace Project provides clean, affordable homes to the homeless. Would you consider giving a donation of any amount to assist us with this divine effort? You can give at www.graceproject.info. Unsheltered families can also fill out an application on the site www.graceproject.info. Thank you in advance from the Grace Project.
Building the Kingdom Ministries invites you to join us for powerful weekly services under the leadership of Bishop Billy Smith, our pastor and founder. Sunday school begins at 10 a.m. with worship service at 11 a.m. Join us for Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. to strengthen your walk. There's something for everyone at Building the Kingdom Ministries. Located at 124 Cobblestone Road in Ridge Springs, South Carolina, Bishop Smith, elect Lady Geraldine Smith, and our loving congregation can't wait to welcome you. Come and serve with us. Your seat is waiting at Building the Kingdom Ministries.
All right, we're back here on Morning Worship and Word. Again, good morning to everybody from everywhere. Well, just as I predicted, I said it here on Morning Worship and Word that about Miss Ellen Lott, and it did happen. And I had 2 phone calls to let me know. I'm just waiting on Miss Lee to come on. Let me do that. Let me do that. So I'm gonna take another commercial. I take another commercial. I know she's still here. Miss Ellen, don't go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Y'all take a listen to this.
If you're looking for the best in home care, then you need to contact Hands of Life. Listen, they specialize and hygiene care, meal preparation, doctor's appointments, blood pressure monitoring, medication reminders, they run errands, lighthouse keeping, 24 home care, and companionship. Listen, they provide service in areas of Edgefield County, Rich Spring and Batesburg County, Aiken County, North Augusta and Wagner, Barnwell County. Listen, for more information on how you can contact Hands of Life, call 803-257-3175. That number again is 803-257-3175. Or you can email them at handsoflifehomecare@gmail.com. If you're looking for the best in home care, then Hands of Life is the place that you need to contact. If you're looking for a licensed insurance broker who specializes in final expense, whole life term, mortgage protection, and Medicare, then you need to contact Miss Shernika Bonnet at 314-834-7155. Or you can contact her at sblegacylife@gmail.com. She specializes in helping families, empowering communities, and creating generational wealth. Again, if you're looking for a licensed insurance broker, contact Ms. Shernika Bonnet at 314-834-7155.
Lord, we come to you just.
This is dedicated to Miss Ellen Keita Lott.
Everything we need in the time of
Listen to the word.
We come bearing all of our burdens to you, God, and casting all of our cares to you, because we come to enable God to do anything but fail. God, I'm asking you to just touch, heal, and deliver your people. Whatever the sickness may be, God, many have been diagnosed with different
I understand.
things. They feel that there's no cure.
I understand, Miss
God,
Phoebe.
They feel that there's no help. But we know, God, that when you got up out of the grave.
Good morning, Miss Virginia Harris. Good morning.
And just one touch from you can cure everything. Every disease, every sickness, every depression. God, we bind it all in the name of Jesus. We come casting every hurt, every pain, every situation, God. There are many of us that need financial breakthroughs. And God, we know that you are still Jehovah Jireh. We know that you are still the God that provides. You can take small things and make them into large things. You can take nothing and make it something, God. You are the God that we trust. You are the only God. And now, God, we seal this prayer, encouraging your people, reminding them that they don't have to worry. They don't have to cry no more. They can wipe every tear from their eyes, because God told us to tell y'all that it's going to be all right.
Listen, Ellen. Listen.
You don't have to worry.
This part here.
You don't have to cry no more. So wipe the tears from your eyes. It's gonna be all right. You don't have to worry. And you don't have to cry no more. Wipe the tears from your eyes.
Wipe the tears from your eyes.
It's gonna be all right. Yeah. You don't have to worry. When the storms of life keep on raging, you don't have to cry no more. You can go ahead.
You ain't got to cry no more.
From your eyes. God told us to tell somebody it's gonna be all right. No matter what you're going through, no matter what's going wrong, have to worry. I believe in a God that makes everything all right. You don't have to cry no more. There's nothing too hard for my God. The tears from your eyes. It's really gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all for this man now. In the times of trouble, he's still a lawyer. Whatever you need from the Lord, he can provide. Hold on, my sister, hold on, my brother. Single mothers is out here struggling. God said, tell you.
Good morning, Miss Joanne Young. Good morning.
Giving you up late at night. I believe in my spirit it's gonna be. New creation, will you tell somebody that? When the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you don't have to cry no more. After you've been up all night long crying, tears from your eyes. We serve a comforter that'll make everything alright. Can you say it one more time to somebody that needs to hear it?
I know they tears of joy. I know.
Go ahead and wipe all the tears from your eyes. God told us to tell somebody that it's gonna be alright. All you gotta do is just keep on believing. Trouble won't last. Trouble can't last always. Whatever you need from the Lord, he can provide. I dare you to hold on just a little while longer. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's gonna be alright. I know it is. God told me to tell somebody it's gonna be alright. The storm can't last always. He's right there beside you. God told me to tell somebody it's gotta be, it's gonna be. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be alright. I believe it in my spirit. It's gotta be better than this. Hold on, my
That was dedicated to none other than Miss Ellen Keita Lott. Now, what I don't have no footage or nothing. I don't have that. I don't have no footage. But just as I predicted yesterday morning, but I got multiple phone calls, and the first phone call I got, I didn't know that he had called, but that was from her husband. He he called me, and then I called him back yesterday, and then he told me all about what took place and everything that happened, and then I got a phone call on my way to Bible study from Miss Lorraine Queen. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this: what they did. They was acting like they was reporters, like people on assignment on the scene reporting. Breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news. So I got the report from the husband first, and then I got the report from Miss Lorraine Queen, the host of I Promote Jesus. And as I predicted, it did take place twice. It took place twice, but it's all right. It is all right. It's all right. It's all in fun. But I predicted it. I predict, and you know what? If it was a camera in her house right now, I believe she probably shed some tears now. But I predicted it. But it happened twice. But what got me was the husband and Lorraine Queen. They acting like news reporters. They on the scene. Lorraine Queen said, Bishop, I just want to call you and let you know, just 1 hour ago. Good morning, Ms. Laverne Carter. Good morning. Just 1 hour ago, I just left Keita. they were acting like news reporters. They didn't become news reporters. They reporting. He reported. I didn't get his call last the previous night, but when I called him back, he said, you saw me calling you." And then Miss Lorene called me yesterday, like I said, on my way to Bible study, and she was like, "Bishop, I just want to let you know, 1 hour ago, like they on the news, you know." Oh my goodness! But listen, when people are nice, when people when people are nice to you, and you know it's genuine, you know, I tell you, some people don't even get attention for their birthday. She's sweet. You got that right. Miss Laverne Carter, good morning, good morning. But yeah, they was acting like news reporters. But I said to myself, what is going on here? They couldn't wait. Then I asked them, I said, do y'all have any footage? And nobody captured any footage. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Mr. Lawrence Marshall. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But I will say, on a serious note, you deserve it, because you're a giver and you give sincerely. So yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Now, well, you did call me. You called me. Let me see. Let me see. I got it documented here. It was about 10 something that night. Yeah, it was about 10 something that night. And Miss Lorene called me right before I was getting ready to go to Bible study last night. But it's all good. Yeah. So a lot of times when you see people and they are nice to you, or they're doing things and they show their appreciation, um, it does overwhelm you, because especially when you are not doing things to get appreciation, or to get accolades, or anything like that. But you know, it's yeah, and you know, Ms. Laverne, a lot of people don't realize, but laughing is medicine. It's a ministry. I tell people, I remember when I was in my shell, and I wasn't this type of person. And now that I'm out of it, I'm out. I'm out, and I can't go back in it. But uh, you know, but going back to what I was saying, when you are when people appreciate you, and you're not looking for appreciation, or you're not looking to be recognized, and you got people that do that, um, it makes you feel humble. Makes you feel humble, a lot of humility. And speaking of that, that's what's going to take place on November the 8th over at the Rosa Spring Annex building, coming up with Morning Worship and Words 5th anniversary celebration. And we always make this celebration about um, you guys. So listen, we're going to be celebrating people. We're going to be honoring people. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fellowship. There's going to be music there, and I think we're going to have a word. Somebody going to speak, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, Coach Edwards. If you don't, you will cry. I tell people, enjoy life. That's one of the things I was saying yesterday on the broadcast. A lot of times, um, if you're not careful, people will make you feel guilty for being joyful, or being, or living, or and my mama always told me that. She said the good times belong to the people of God. And so, you have to learn how to enjoy life. And that means that God don't just only want you happy in church. He wants you happy outside of church, because how you going to be an example, and and how people going to want what you have if you always looking like you've been chewing on, you know, sour lemon rinds or anything like this. So those of us that are in God, we supposed to be joyful. Supposed to be joyful. Yeah, yeah. And I always tell people when you see me do this, you know, I'm comfortable and I love people. I love people. And I ain't just saying that just to be because I'm on here. I do. I love people. Um, um, Genuinely. I'm looking. Good morning, Lovely. Night, night, Madam President. Good morning. Trying to see something. Somebody said something. I don't see. Okay. Um, yeah. And I found myself, you know, with everything that have happened in my life. Um, One of the greatest uh outlets and is was me being able to, you know, not only just have conversation, but being able to be in an environment where I I was able to, you know, laugh, you know, crying and laughing, or you know, or something that somebody says, you know, brings inspiration to you or uplift you. You know, there's been plenty of times I've come on here and you know just thinking about um things and about Bill. Minister Barbara West, good morning. But I love people. I do love people, and I'm not, you know, it's not something that I just say. I do. I love people. My mama used to tell me I got that from Daddy. She always told me you don't never meet a stranger, and I try not to. I try not to. And I always tell people that, but if you see me and I'm looking like I'm arrogant or you know whatever, just come to me and say, hey, you know, because I don't. I promise you, I don't mean um, to be that at all. Um, but I love I love people. I love engaging with people and just having a good time. And believe it or not, you know, when I was, you know, going through that situation where I was not approachable, because you know sometimes people are not approachable, um, you know, and I was going through that period of time, and people that wanted to come and I guess you know talk or engage or whatever because of my um, demeanor, it was running people away. You know, it was just running. You know, people couldn't connect. So you know, when God does a work and He begins to deliver you from something, you don't. I don't want to go back to that. I refuse to go back to that. I refuse to. Good morning, Eartha Singleton. Good morning, Miss Vera Gibson. Good morning. Good morning to everybody from everywhere. I just got on talking about Miss Ellen. I've been picking at her ever since I promote Jesus, and I guess you know that's what's meant for me to do today. Encourage people to live. You know, live, live. And when you go and you look back over your life, like you know, I've heard people say certain things when I was younger, and you know, sometimes when you hear them, you be nonchalant about it, or you be like, no. But now that I've reached the age, I'm 51, I understand clearly now what was being said. You know, what people were saying about loved ones, what people were saying about age, health, all of that stuff has has been something that has come and and just refreshed my memory to hear what people were saying and know that it was for real. So um, I'm trying to see something. Excuse me. Mama Georgia said something, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Good morning, Auntie Darlene Hopkins, Uncle Willie. Good morning. Yeah, because a lot of us have been through so many things in our lives that has been life changing, you know, life changing. And it's I was talking to my cousin Ruth yesterday, and I was talking about how different the path is where you are now walking in a different path. Things that a lot of changes, things that uh, that sometimes we know is going to happen, but even when it happens, it still shakes the very foundation of your life. And now you find yourself walking a path that you're not accustomed to walking. Now I can tell you this: that walking this path, I have to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because if it had not been, and see, I'm also learning that we're not just saying words when we quote scripture and we say, if it had not been for the Lord on my side. I understand that that's not just words, that is reality. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, I don't know where I would be. That's not something to just quote to get a response, but that is truth. That is truth. When you understand that some of the things that we have endured, that we have come through, uh, that have taken place in our lives, and we know that if it had not been for the strength of Him, you see, if it had not been for the strength of Him, Him strengthening us, Him empowering us, Him being there even when we were in a bad place, and even in that bad place, He begins to open up, you know, open your eyes to this and show you and give you direction. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, on our side, that's truth. That's truth. That's not a talking point. That is true. That is the absolute truth. If it had not been for Him sustaining us, if He hadn't kept my mind, if He hadn't kept my sanity, you see, I don't know where I would be. And when you begin to acknowledge that, that makes you appreciative. You see, it makes you appreciative of you knowing that it was the Lord's doing. Why are we still functioning? Why are we still here? Why are we still existing? Good morning, Apostle Isabella. Why are we still existing? It's because if it had not been for Him, that's why we're still standing. And that's why we can't boast in ourselves and boast about what we have done, because it was all Him. He the one that gave us the strategy. He's the one that gave us the instructions. He's the one that gave us direction. You see, when you was on that path and it looked like that you were going through a dark a season, and then He begins to speak and give you direction to where you don't go so far into that place to where you start being an enemy to not only others, but an enemy to yourself. You know, so it makes you grateful. It makes you thankful, and it makes you shed tears. It makes you you know it makes you do those things because you understand that it was God that was uplifting. It was God that was leading. It was God that was directing. It was God that was keeping. You see. So if I had to convey something to you this morning, it would be live. You see, it would be live. It would be live. A lot of times we see people and we see people, but we don't actually know the depth of what people have really endured. Sometimes we're looking at the aftermath or we're seeing the finished product, but don't know what people had to endure, you know. And that's why we need to live, you know. I used to live this way that my happiness was based on somebody else. But when I found out that was not God's way, you see. Shirley Caesar wrote a song said, "This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away." Good morning, Miss Gladys Smith Cannon. Good morning. The world can't take it away. And sometimes, my brothers and sisters, when you allow the joy of the Lord, and I know you probably you'll probably say, "What?" When you allow the joy of the Lord to enter into you, sometimes, my brothers and sisters, joy, laughter, uplifting can also bring healing. And I'm talking about physical healing, because a lot of people are in predicaments in their bodies because stressing themselves out. You know, I believe that everybody need an outlet. And what I mean about that, I believe that it's a time to where people need to go somewhere and refresh, renew, you know, live. That's basically what I'm saying. Live. You see. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. It took me a while to learn it, but I had to learn it. Good morning, Minister Mary Felton. Good morning. Good morning. So uh I pray that we understand and know that there are people who have dealt with a whole lot of things, and God has brought them through. And so they're celebrating, and they're giving God praise and giving God honor for all that He has done and what He's going to do. So this morning, as we reflect on that and we look at that, and we were talking about yesterday, um, absolutely, people see you smiling, but don't see us when we cry. Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why on here I always spend time to tell people to encourage. We can all sit back and especially when you're looking for it, you can find fault with people, especially when you sitting you looking for it. But there are a lot of people that are doing some positive things, and the positive things are helping and impacting other people's lives. And And sometimes instead of us, and I mean, sometimes we don't celebrate what is being done, but we'll try to find the negative, and we'll highlight that, and because we want that negative to overshadow the positive that's being done. That's just real. That's real talk. You know, we see the impact. We see positive things happening. We see things are happening. People's lives are changing, and people are changing for the better. And because of different spirits and all of this, sometimes people are just sitting in the wings and they're just waiting to pick out the negative. And then when they find something, or should I say, when they conjure up something, and when I say conjure up, I'm talking about if they make up something, then that begins to be highlighted more than the very thing that's impacting people and changing their lives. It's the same thing that was happening with Jesus. No matter how many miracles he did, no matter how many eyes he opened, how many deaf ears, you see, that he opened, made the dumb talk, gave people a better quality life. What did they do? They were looking for the negative, and when they couldn't find nothing negative, then they made some up and began to highlight that, and that becomes in their mind, we're gonna make this greater than the impact that he's making. The only problem with that is that the impact that Jesus was making could not be denied. So no matter how much they tried to manipulate and conjure up and all that they tried to do, miracles still happened. Eyes still came open. The deaf began to hear. The dumb still began to talk. The dead were still raised. You see, people were receiving salvation. What am I saying? Because of that, it did not stop the good from happening. You see, it did not stop the good from happening. Good morning, cousin Edith. Good morning. And I pray you're doing better. I didn't know you was in the hospital, but I'm praying that you're doing better. And I love you. Um, so it does not stop the good from taking place. People can highlight the negative and all of that because you have people that the enemy is using to sit and pick out negativity. But he, Jesus, was still working miracles even under opposition, persecution. Even after Jesus left the scene, the apostles were still operating, and miracles, signs, and wonders were still happening, even though they were facing persecution. What am I saying to you this morning? You can't stop. You can't stop because of opposition. You can't stop because of adversity. You can't stop because of persecution. You see, and no matter what happens, it will not diminish. So those of you that are working in the community and you're doing great things, continue to do that. That's what that brings. It brings that negativity. It brings, it attracts that. So you keep continue to doing great things. Those of you that's in the school system and you're making an impact, and people's lives are being changed, and you're doing things to show people a greater. There's something, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. There's something demonic when you don't want people to succeed and excel. There's something to me, there's something demonic about that. When when you use every resource instead of using it for enhancement, but you're using every resource because you want to stop something, or you want to kill the influence of somebody, or you want there's something demonic about that. Because when we understand that God, we talked about this last night in Bible study, that God has um placed different people in different places to function. You know, you got people in the school system that God has placed there for a specific reason. You got people that's community leaders that God has placed there for a specific reason. You got pastors, you got ministers, you got people in the business world. You got people that God has placed there for specific reasons. And sometimes when you are going forth, then yes, jealousy and envy. I know we don't like to dwell on that, but it is what it is. Jealousy and envy will cause people to look for fault, and what that does, because I hear this in my spirit, and when you operate in that, you're not looking to try to help the person that may be going forth to correct some things. You want this to be highlighted, because that's what jealousy and envy does. But love does this, that if I see something that maybe that Coach Edwards may need to kind of tweak a little bit, or what, then here's what love does. Love says, let me go to Coach Edwards and let me tell her about this, and let me do this, and give her this suggestion. That's what Miss Annette Holloway did to me. And I know she probably gonna put me on blast because she don't want me to talk, but that's what she did to me. I had put out a song called "I Can't Breathe," and the person that did my cover misspelled something. They misspelled something on the CD, and I really didn't notice it. I didn't notice it, and I was sending it out. And as I was sending it out, I didn't know that the word was misspelled. Miss Annette Holloway inboxed me. Listen to what I'm saying. She inboxed me. Miss Donna Moore Wisby did the same thing. She called me. Miss Donna called me. But Miss Annette inboxed me and told me about it. And I told her, I said, thank you for letting me know. And this is why I've grown to love her and respect her, because of what she said afterward. She said, you're doing some great work, and I want you to continue in the spirit of excellence. Now, she could have not jealous, if she was a jealous and envious person, or somebody that was controlled by that, then it probably would have been a public thing, or making a mockery of it, instead of coming and saying, hey, you got to misspell, let's correct it. You see love. And when you see people moving, and you see people striving, and you seeing people trying to succeed, then you don't take what may be a mistake, and then you take that and you use that mistake against them, when you had the ability to help them to correct that mistake. But jealousy and envy causes you to highlight that, because you're motivated to try to hurt instead of help. So when Ms. Annette said to me, I don't want you to put that out like that because I want you to continue to move in the spirit of excellence. Number one, she was telling me she was proud of me. And number two, it lets me know that she loved me enough to tell me the truth. You see, not going to somebody else telling them and talking about it, but you have the ability to help that individual to correct that and to move forward. No, but sometimes people gather in their groups and they talk about it because there's already a presence there that you feel in some type of way about certain people moving forward and succeeding. This is real talk. You see, we see it in society every day. And sometimes it's the people that ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't offering nothing. It is them. And here it is that you're following your assignment. You're doing what it is that you are led to do, and it's bringing impact and positive and change to people's lives. So you have to ask yourself, why is it that if something is coming and it's bringing impact and change, well, we can use this with the scripture. The religious folk were not trying to understand Jesus. And now here comes Jesus, and he's healing, delivering, and he's setting free. And then the Bible said that they make reference to him and said that he had the spirit of Beelzebub. And they said that if you look at the text, it's after the dumb is talking, the deaf is hearing. So all of these good things and positive things that are happening in people's lives that they couldn't hear, now they're hearing. Couldn't talk, but now they're talking. You see. They're talking. But then people who are already looking at him in a certain way, now what they say is, he got the spirit of the devil. And if you go back and look at the text, they were doing it, but they were doing what you call exorcism, and these people were not totally delivered. But when Jesus comes on the scene, when he begins to heal, there's complete healness. The evidence is these folk are talking, they're hearing, they're seeing. Some of them that were lame are walking. You see, doing good, but then they're finding fault. When the woman was healed, that had the spirit of infirmity, what happened? The ruler of the synagogue, with indignation, he was angry. He's not thinking about that this woman was in this predicament for 18 years, and now Jesus then came on the scene and said, "Woman, thou art loose." And the Bible said when he laid hands on her, she immediately straightened up. He's not looking at that fact. You know what he's looking at? He's focused on trying to humiliate Jesus. So what does he do? He says he opens up about the Sabbath. You see, Jesus has loosed this woman from her infirmity, and the ruler the ruler of the synagogue, with the indignation in his heart, the only thing that he comes up with is that, uh, well, he did this on the Sabbath. Now, what if you go back to the text, what was really trying to happen, they were trying to embarrass Jesus in front of this multitude, this crowd. But when you look at the text, it backfired. Good morning, Pastor Hodges Bush and Lady Alfreda Bush. Good morning. It backfired. Because what ended up happening was Jesus not only called them a hypocrite, you see, but Jesus also told them, said this woman was bound by the spirit of the devil. She was in this predicament because of Satan. And then he begins to talk about the deliverance and the healing of the woman that had the spirit of infirmity, until instead of Jesus being embarrassed in front of the people start celebrating the miracle. And the miracle, go back to the text, the miracle put his adversaries to shame. Which means what they intended to do to Jesus backfired, and it happened to them. Instead of Jesus being embarrassed, they got embarrassed in front of the multitude. You see? So you have to, what you have to do is you have to remain focused, because there's a lot of distractions, a lot of things that will take place. And that's why I always tell people, don't abandon the process. Let God process you. Because if God called you to do something, if God is giving you something and he has invested it in you, then guess what? You ain't got to validate yourself. You don't have to validate yourself. He will validate you. The ruler of the synagogue and those adversaries, they were standing there. They wanted to embarrass, and that ain't the only time when they brought the woman that they caught in the act of adultery, and they brought her to Jesus. They had a strategy. Their strategy was they were not studying about that woman committing adultery. Number one, because they weren't doing what the law said no way. The law said you brought the man and the woman. They just grabbed the woman because they had an agenda. And their agenda was that they were going to use whatever Jesus said against him. That's what they intended to do, because they wanted to discredit him. They wanted to discredit him in front of the people. They wanted to kill his credibility. And that's why you see when they asked Jesus the question, that Jesus didn't respond in the beginning, because he understood and knew what they were trying to do. You see? And I was talking about this in Bible study last night, because if Jesus would have went through with what they wanted him to go through with, then it would have went against everything that he came to do. So the Bible says that what he did, he wrote on the ground. Then they were persistent. They keep pushing him and asking him, and that's when Jesus lifted up and said, "He without sin cast the first stone," and everybody disappeared. It backfired. I don't know who this is, who this is for this morning, but I want you to know that God wants you to keep going. 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 That's what I'm hearing him say. He wants you to keep going. He wants you to keep going. Keep being obedient. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't look for validation from people, because he's going to validate. That's what I hear. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, you hear what you hear, but keep going. You see what you see, but keep going. Because when you look at everything that they tried to do to Jesus and even those apostles, it backfired. Keep going. Don't find yourself in a place of being idle. Don't find yourself in a place of being stunted. Don't find yourself in a place to where you're not functioning, that you're shutting down because of this, that, and the other. You got to keep going, because when you go back and you look at what God is doing through you, somebody's life is being changed. Somebody is going that was going in a bad situation or a bad direction. God is redirecting their lives because you have been obedient and you're submitting to him and you're doing what he's told you to do. So you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Jesus heard all of it. Not only did he hear it, but he's seen it. But it did not stop him from completing his assignment. No matter what they said, no matter how they tried to kill his credibility, no matter how they tried to come against him. And if you look at the scripture, they tried to kill him before he went to Calvary. But remember what he said: no man take my life. I lay my life down. Even if they wanted to get rid of him, they couldn't, because they did not have that kind of power and that authority. The Bible said that sometimes even when they wanted, the desire to kill him, Jesus would disappear. He would slip away. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. The scales are falling off people's eyes because you're delivering what God has given you to deliver. Somebody needs it. Somebody needs what God has imparted into you. Somebody needs it. So you got to keep going. You got to keep functioning. Pastor, you may not have but a few members, but you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Folk may have left you, but you got to keep going, because it's about what he said. It's not about what is going on. It's about what he said. And I'll use what I heard Tommy and somebody else said. Sometimes you go through a pruning season. This is what we can embrace. We go through a pruning season where God has to prune. Sometimes God has to take individuals out, prune before growth takes place. Let me say that again. When you see people pruning trees, I think Sister Ellen me and her was talking about this last night. When you see people prune trees, what they do, they're cutting off the dead stuff. They're cutting off the dead stuff that will hinder the fruit from coming on the tree. What happens when you cut that dead stuff off? Then more fruit can come on the tree. Sometimes God is pruning people out of our lives. Well, out of our lives. Now, that don't mean that you're not cordial and speaking and all of that. That's not what I'm talking about. But sometimes God has to prune, because sometimes people can be dangerous to the harvest that's about to come in, because they're not where they supposed to be. You see, and so when the harvest comes in, and then you still allowing the things that are dead, you know, then they can't produce more fruit. So let God prune, let Him purge. You see, don't get bent out of shape because you know people leave or whatever. That's people's choice. But sometimes if we don't look beyond the surface, we won't know that God is in the plan. God is in the plan. So, pastor, leader, community leader, listen. Let God be God. Let God be God. We love people. I'm talking real talk. I'm talking real talk. You love people. Now, I mean that you love people genuinely. But the reality of it is everybody can't go where you're going. And that ain't no cliche. That's real. Everybody cannot go where you're going. And it ain't fair to take unprepared people to a prepared place. You see. You got to keep going. You can't stop, because that's what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you to stop so that it can be said that I told you they couldn't go on without me. They couldn't do this without me. I told y'all. I told you. I told you. The devil is a liar. It would have been different if you were going, or you were following the direction of man, but it's God that called you. It's God that gave you the ministry. It's God that gave you the idea. It's God that gave you the resources. You see? And what God has established, no man can tear down. I'll say it again. What God has established can no man tear down. Upon this rock, and I'm closing, I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. So instead of you staying up all night wondering and talking about, oh, that they tried to kill my ministry, they trying to do this to me, they trying to do that. They can't kill what God has established. And then God has given you authority. I hear this. Whatever you bind on earth, He'll bind it in heaven. And whatever you loose on earth, He'll loose it in heaven. You ain't got to open your mouth. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to try to prove anything. What's going to happen is God is going to vindicate you by letting others know that you see, that's why he told Miriam and Aaron, listen, y'all talking about somebody, but you talking about my mouthpiece. Now you interfering in my business. You're interfering in my business. You're talking about somebody that I'm using. And then the Bible said that it was God that told him, I want to see y'all. That private conversation that you had, private conversation that you was having, I want you to know, Moses is my mouthpiece. I speak to Moses. And what God was letting them know was, you ain't talking about Moses. You talking about me. The Bible said that Miriam ended up with leprosy, and the same person that she was talking about, which was her brother, which is, she became envious and jealous of Moses because she's asking the question, is Moses the only one that God speaks to? And the Bible said leprosy came on her, and the same person that they were having conversation about is now interceding for her healing. Ain't that something? The person that they have had conversation about is the very person that's interceding for now for Miriam to get healed. The only thing about that, God said, no, I ain't gonna heal her right now. I'm gonna let her stay like this for a while. Y'all, I think I don't know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, but I was led to go this way. I pray that you are blessed, and if you want to know what the title was today, just tell somebody, keep going, keep going, keep going. I knew it was for me, and I know it was for somebody else. Keep going. Keep going. Some of you, the very people that have had your name in their mouth, don't even know that you're interceding for them, for God to heal and deliver. Don't even know. Think about that. I love y'all to life. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow morning on Morning Worship and Word. Until then, y'all have a blessed rest of the day.